Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another video, and today we're taking a look at another Godzilla vs. Kong figure. And today we are finally taking a look at Warbat with Ospery. Or Nozuki. I really don't know. Whichever you prefer. I don't think it really matters at this point. But finally, we are reviewing an original kaiju. And I'm not joking. This is literally an original monster made for the film, so yeah, that's great. I mean, what can I say? Let's get right to the review. And, as always, let's take a nice little look at the box because it's, well, not box, but you get the idea. It's rather interesting. I mean, you could look, just take a look at it. I do have to mention, when you open up the Warbat, obviously his wings are, detached. I mean, it's pretty obvious from when you see it, but I just thought I let people know in case some people are not aware. There is assembly, as you can see, where you have to attach the wings. Let me see if my camera can focus just a little bit. There you go. And he does include a nice little stand, which I will get to. Yeah, I know. And yep, there he is. There's just little Warbat or Nozuki or whatever his name is. I don't know, from the Hollow Earth. And yes, that's kind of the thing. He's from the from the Hollow Earth area. I mean, we have all seen him in the trailer, so we kind of get the gist of what's going on. So let's take a look at the figure, because the sculpting and everything is very, very nice on this figure. As you can see, the details. As for paint, well, the paint job is a little bit on the mixed side. He has very good paint when it comes to, like, maybe the front area or so, but obviously there are some little areas, like maybe the back, where it's not really painted, as you can see. I mean, everything else looks good for the most part. He's not really, I mean, he's detailed, but I think this is good enough, for the figure. There's nothing really, major going on. I mean, it is a snake, a flying snake after all. I mean, what else can you say, it looks rather interesting, It's very unique, Now, let's talk about the pieces real quick. You can take them off if you wanted to. And that's how he looks naked. Wow. He looks like a regular snake, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It looks neat, I mean, that's not part of the battle damage. This part is the battle damage. As you can see, I'm gonna, attempt to take it out. There you go. Ugh. So, I mean, it's just like just paint, nothing really detailed, but at least it's pretty neat for the most part. It's not everyone's thing, but at least it's, it's a nice little option, oof. But, of course, you got kind of that thing going on, but you have to, it's in order to, like, kind of, you see? Get a little click. There you go. Ooh, look at that crazy bastard. Look at that. Looks neat. So, of course, as for articulation, the figure has, I'm going to say at least 5 points of articulations. I hope I counted that right. Yeah, so you have the wing. It can move like this. Let me move up my camera. There you go. And you can move it up that far, I've already showed you, you can move that far. He does have waist articulation, which is actually a good thing because the only thing I don't like about the figure is that apparently he does kind of tend to warp a little bit, though. Like, you see how he's facing down? He's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to, like, face a little bit upward, but mine kind of went down. That's what the stance is for, but I didn't really notice it at the time because he stands perfectly fine without the stance, but trust me, you're going to need that. Big time. Tell me about it. And then this part can also move. Can't move full 360, but it's pretty close. This can move all the way if you wanted to, You could get into some nice little poses. Not much. The nice thing about the figure, of course, is the mouth. The inside, it's, his teeth are mostly painted, though, and then you got the eyes, The mouth is not painted on the inside, but he looks intimidating enough, so I still like the figure a lot. It's still very nice. I do have to warn you, though, Now, I'm not the only one. I've actually had people tell me this before, but apparently his jaw is like really, really tight. Like, like when you first get it and when you first open it, you know what I mean? You know, so you do have to kind of be careful. You could close it that far, and you can even open it like at least this far. That's pretty good though. I like that. And yeah, you know, judging by this, you know, right here, if you wanted to kind of attach Kong on, you could definitely do that. I'm gonna bring in, oops. Ooh, sorry about that, buddy. I am very sorry. Oof, very graphic. Actually, to be fair, the Nozukis, I mean, the Warbats, whatever, they do get killed very, very gross, so pretty neat. Let me see. I'm going to try and do this really quick. Let me see, because I want to talk about this only accessory. Oh, there we go. Let me see. That's close enough. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Oh, there you go. Yes. Now that is perfect. Just like that. Wow. Nice. If only we had more, but these figures tend to sell out very quick, so that's you know, very sad. Now I do want to talk really quick about the stance, because the stance, well, as you can see, mine's I broke it, sadly. So I mean, it still works the same, but not as perfect as it should be, because you're gonna need it, because like I say, the figure, it kind of warps a little bit, like he's facing down for some odd reason. I don't know why. I mean, okay, you see, like, that looks fine. But it's, I don't know why he warps like that. I don't know. Maybe I got a weird one. I don't know. Maybe if I buy, like, an army builder, you know, maybe that wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I could get this thing, a good, you know, better piece without it being broken. But, scalpers, what can I say? They get to them first, and I can't find them. I've never found this Nozuki ever again, because this was, you know, a gift from my mom, because she found it, you know? So that was shocking. I did a whole video on that and everything too, so that was nice. So let's take a look at his accessory, the Ospery, which is very nice. I mean, you know that a figure like this is going to have to come with some sort of accessory. It's just painted simply gray. I mean, there are some details, but you can't really notice it. It's like a nice little chopper, you know? It's a nice little accessory to have. I mean, he's flying around, shooting at the Warbat or whatever. And in case you're wondering, does that happen in the movie? Well, no spoilers here. So sorry. I guess now that I'm here, let's do a quick comparison with the vehicles we have so far. Just a really, really quick one. So here's all, you know, the three of them. We got the Heave from Skullcrawler with Heave, the Jet Fighter, you know, from the configure, and then the last, you got the Ospery, right? So that's nice, you know, it's all cool and everything. So let's do a quick little side comparison before we end the video. Here's, of course, Kong with the Jet Fighter. Of course, this is the normal Kong, you know, not with the battle axe. This is just your normal basic version that came with the fighter jet. And, you know, and last but certainly not least, the next figure I plan to review, no spoilers here, right? That's a little preview for our next video, because that's gonna be a wild one, isn't it? So yeah, that's our review of Warbat with Ospery. It's a great figure all in all. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but sadly I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, because that whole warping problem is just, I don't know. He's not supposed to bend down like that. He's supposed to be more up, but he's not for some reason. I guess it's a little bit acceptable, because, you know, he's a snake, you know? I'm a snake, you know? I'm a fine big monkey. I don't know. Kick his ass. I don't know. Look at that. Rip his wings off. See? Look how fun that is. Rip his wings off. I mean, that's not what he really does in the film. Or maybe he does. I don't know. I mean, no spoilers, okay? I am not going to spoil the movie here. Just go watch it. All right? So that's the end of my review. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Leave a like and subscribe. And, of course, I'll see you all in the next one. So, see ya.